Dream is live. Oh, that's Philly waiting. That's me. Yes.
Now the stupid shit is we live and you know they listening to you, so when they play, they gonna be like,
I love it.
it's
I was like,
me.
yeah.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our second episode of the Blackprint. I'm so excited to be back with you guys. We just spent the whole hour with Philly Weeding, and now we are back to spend another hour or longer because we ain't got nothing going on after this. So we got plenty time to kick it here with honestly the queen of independent radio, the queen of radio from right here in Cleveland. Like, I am so elated. I'm so excited. It's like a reunion moment of sorts because I started with her. She was already doing it. So I ain't gonna say we started together. But she taught me pretty much everything that I know about internet radio. And then she dipped on me and went to ATL.
He said I did them. Jay, we did a lot
Listen,
together. Stop playing.
I know we did so much together, and the reality is we still kept in touch in all of that time. But I
Mhm.
want y'all to help me give a super, super extra warm welcome to DJ Squirt. What's up, DJ Squirt?
Hey, hey, Jay. I always
Listen,
called you Jay, but
it's
okay,
cool.
James
Listen,
Jay.
I don't know how many other ways to say how much I love you because when I
Oh,
came to you and I started doing independent radio, like I was in a state of depression, which I feel like I have been in for my whole life. So like
wow.
I was like just moving. Like I knew I wanted to do it, but I was scared to be on the air because I had never been on the air before outside of who I came from, and you knew about that. But I don't even give them no name because like
Mhm.
it ain't even worth it.
Never.
There's no more, no way. But when I came to you, I felt like I started getting the foundation that I really needed, and I got the tools that ultimately made me like being in that setting. Like
Mhm.
before I got with you, I never was sure of myself. I knew I could get to the people. Um,
Right.
I knew I could get to the celebrities, I could get to the people, I could get people on my platforms. But then it was like once I did it, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to carry, I don't know how to carry a show. I don't know how to really build the topics and shit
Oh, we
around it.
had a ball.
I
We
don't know
did
what
that
to do.
though.
Like you
We
helped
did
me
that.
in so many
Oh.
ways, and I'm so grateful to you for that because had we not connected, I won't say that I wouldn't be in it, but I wouldn't be
Hmm.
where I am. Like, and that's a fact. Like,
Oh,
I think the
that's why
problem with
I
a
do
lot
what
of
I do.
us is we don't tell people and we don't admit when somebody else has helped us get to a certain place or helped us do
Mhm.
whatever. And like the reality is you were that one who helped me figure out
Yay.
that okay, I really do like this and I like talking to people.
Hmm.
Because before it was like if I warmed up to you, then I would open up and I'll talk and I'll be cool and we got good back and forth. But if I
Hmm.
hadn't really had the opportunity to really get to
You
know you
wouldn't
like
say
I
nothing.
did with you, I was like in the corner, like,
Hmm.
okay,
We
whatever.
did
So
a
like
lot though.
it was
We
cool. We
brought the
did
whole
so much
city
stuff
out
together.
all the time.
Hell
We had the
yeah.
whole city out.
We
Mhm.
was going out of town, going to Atlanta.
Oh,
Uh,
the play. Oh my
yeah,
God. We was trying everything, but
yeah.
it worked.
Like I
Hmm.
appreciate you so much for that part of my journey because it really shaped a
Oh.
lot of the stuff that I was able to do after that. So all of that said, what the hell has been going on, DJ Squirt?
So much. So, you live and you learn. And I'm
Yeah,
so grateful for all the challenges. I really am. I think if I didn't have those challenges, it wouldn't give me the drive
yeah,
that I have to keep going. And since my start and us working together in 2016, was
yeah,
that
yeah. It
16,
was like
14?
2016.
That's almost 10 years, bro.
Yeah,
It's been a minute. Since that, I've just oh my goodness. The
yeah.
school that I wanted is coming alive. Okay.
I love that for you because I always talk about the power of manifestation and
Mhm.
like manifesting your dreams and speaking into reality the stuff that you really want to do. And I'm not gonna
Yes.
say that I really knew much about manifestation around the time that we were together.
We didn't know. I didn't know either.
I didn't know anything about it. But now being where I am now and knowing that it's so much power in speaking into existence
Yeah.
the things that you
Yeah.
want. I
Yeah.
sent you a message a few days ago and I said, I love you and this is for you. And you've been talking about this since I have known you. And it's just
Yeah.
beautiful to see your academy coming together because and we kind of toyed with it. Remember when we went to the high school and we was
Yes.
talking about
East Tech.
yeah, and we was talking about trying to do something for kids and have a program and all of that. And in that moment, my head wasn't there because I didn't really know much. I didn't really know much, but you was
Yeah.
talking about it, and that was your thing, and you
Yeah.
spoke it into existence, and now you here with it, and I think it's beautiful. Like I'm launching a nonprofit, which is gonna kind of do some of that stuff,
I got
but
you. I know how to do it. I got one too. I
but
know how to
and
set
we
you up.
gonna
I got
and we gonna talk now that you say that
you. Okay.
because
Mhm.
I'm actually trying to get my board together now. Like I know you got to get your board and all of that stuff, but
We'll
I'm
talk.
working. I'm
I
working
have
on
one too.
pulling some stuff together though to launch my nonprofit because
It's easier than you think.
I gotta help. Well, I don't even feel like it's hard. I think it's just having the time to do the pieces and the parts. And I've just spaced everything out and said I wasn't gonna rush myself with all of this stuff. So I've had
No,
the
don't
plan.
rush.
Yeah, but
Don't
now
rush.
I'm ready to do it. So like I have
Okay.
the name, I got everything registered probably 5 years ago, and now I'm
Okay.
ready to actually go ahead and get it launched. But
Fire.
I've learned to really pace myself just in the stuff that I
Yes.
want to do, so that when I get it started, it keep going, and I don't have
And
to stop.
anything you need me to be a part of, because I am DJ Squirt Incorporated is a
I
nonprofit
know.
organization too.
I
Okay.
You just don't know how good it is to see your academy, getting started. So we're gonna get into that.
Ooh,
But I would really
yeah.
love for people to just know right off the bat, like, how did you get started? Like, how did take us back to your days of artistry? Because I know that many of the people here don't realize that you was a superstar artist before you did it.
Yeah, because you know what, whatever I can get my hands on, I try to master it. So let's go back. I started.
And
I
hey, the
was
Cat Queen too. Before you start, I want to say what's up to Cat Queen. She's there
Hi,
in the
Cat
comments.
Queen.
So she said, "Hey,
Hey,
beautiful people."
girl.
There's so much power in them words.
We
So
met. I met her before.
yeah,
I met her.
yeah.
Okay. Hey,
Cat Queen,
girl.
and she's my cousin, but she's my partner in the podcast network.
Right. Fire.
Yeah,
So let's see. I was a abandoned youth at 5 years old. Grew up in group homes, foster homes. Music was my refuge. And within that music, I ended up in a foster home 12, 13 in a major suburb. So education was super valid. And that made me know that even though I was abandoned and my challenges, emotionally, mentally were so against me, but that education made me stand out and made me want more. So that's where the drive came from, that I wanted to be able to affect other people like me that have been through the things that I've been through, to help provide them with the education to at least form a type of way to take care of themselves and then deal with their emotions once they can take care of themselves. That was the initial goal. So anywho, with the music, I did a lot of talent shows in high school. I had a lot of groups. I ended up doing a lot of talent shows, and I was winning in high school, which I really didn't know. I was challenged with a lot of other things. So I was just
yeah.
doing other things, not to feel that, not realizing I was excelling. Anywho, I ended up meeting Johnny O and the Swisher Crew when I was like 14 because I kept winning. And I ended up being on the first compilation album out of Ohio, OH10. Had a song called I Thought You Knew. Woo, woo, woo. Graduated, performed all over, opened up for people like Chuck Rock, Salt and Pepper, Crisscross. I got to meet a lot of people, along that way because of the music. Once I did that, graduated and everything, I had a child, had a bad interaction with the music industry, which really disturbed me, and I pulled back. So I raised my child. So after I raised my child, which is when I ran into you, I started into radio, and I was regional vice president of the Worldwide Nerve DJs. I came in Ohio, I traveled all over. And then the venture started with trying to open the school. So that's when I was teaching the detention home kids there in Cleveland. And that's why I ended up physically DJing because one of the kids rolled his eyes at me. He was like, You ain't no DJ. You ain't even got no turntables. I was like, what? So you know disc jockey back in our day. You know, I'm older than I look, but whatever. So back in my day, they don't know nothing about that, right? Disc jockey was the person over the air who played the songs and talked like a podcast.
Hmm.
So when you say DJ in this day, that didn't mean turntable to me. But I said, oh, I took them up on the challenge. I was like, oh, so I'm gonna do these turntables and I'm gonna show you what I can do. Boom, I did it. I wasn't planning on getting booked, but because I was in the Nerve DJs, people started calling to book me, and I'm like, no, I ain't. So it was another DJ, DJ Jack C. What's up, baby? I love me some
Man,
Jack
listen.
C. Jack C was sitting in my office when they kept calling. I'm like, nah. And he said, who? Take it. I got you. Take it. I'm like, no, take it. So we did a comedy show, and he taught me the ropes. He taught me the ropes. You know, I bought the tables. I was getting tips from everybody and everything. But he had me in his living room. Mm. R.I.P. his babies, because they taught me too.
Yeah.
They were my nephews. Them was my babies. I'm not gonna go there. It's very emotional. In their living room, I get off work and go to their house, and we had dinner and we DJ'd in the living room till I got it. And he pushed me on my first one, so I've been doing that ever since. And then
When
I
I tell
started to travel,
you
and
mentioned
that's
Jack C, when I tell you how supportive he's been, and I met him through you,
yes, yes.
and I'm still in contact with Jack C, because
Hmm.
we did a show called I me and another one of my partners, we had put together a show called Buzzworthy, and
Okay,
we actually honored Philly Wheaton, and then
okay,
what's his name, Sam Silk, and
okay.
we did it at a movie theater. Remember the movie theater that used to be in Garfield Heights?
Yes, I know what you're talking
So
about. Mhm.
so a guy here in, well, he lives in Maple, but he bought the theater and turned it into like a recreation kind of arts
Oh,
center.
oh, dope.
But the theaters are still intact. So we
Hmm.
actually did the show there. So it was like a theater setting. All the people came, sat there, and we was on the stage, and
Oh, that's
we had
dope.
like chair and all of that stuff, and it was
Hmm.
buzzworthy. So we it was interview style, but then we also catered like a meal of their choice. Like
While they're
what do you
sitting
like
there.
to eat
Oh,
or whatever. So we did
oh,
that
that's
for
good.
Philly, and we did it for Sam Silk and Jack C.
Yeah, they do.
DJ,
They
and then
DJ.
actually one of his boys, rest in peace, DJ'd the other, the other one. So it
Yeah,
was super super cool. And Jack
I
C like
know.
has always been a support. But like I said, I met him through you though.
They were like family. Like when I would come back from Atlanta sometime, I'd stay at their house with them, him, the girlfriend, the kids, everybody. You know,
Yeah.
it was like family. So that was hard. That was hard for me.
Oh
But
yeah, absolutely.
yeah, Jack C, that's my boo. That's family right there. Love him
Yeah,
to pieces.
yeah.
But yes, so I went to Atlanta, turned up. Ooh, Atlanta was amazing.
Listen, we had it like turn up is that's kind of like a disservice because like you did way more than turn up. Like the way you
But
had
they
that
was calling me, so
the way
I
you
was
had that
everywhere because
motherfucking
they
virtual studio, I was like, nigga, bye. Like, can't nobody touch
KRS
this.
One KRS One came to my house and recorded live on my broadcast, and I splashed on him. Yes. His woman was right behind us. I was like, I got permission to do that. She was like, yeah. I was like, this is my man. He was like, we go together. And
When I
everybody
tell you,
loves that.
I would be looking at your videos just in awe, like, look at the shit that she has put together, and like,
I do the same thing every time, though. I have not changed from that's who I am.
but that
You
is
know.
dope. That's dope, Squirt. Like,
Thank you.
like, are you still doing that, like with the virtual studio and going live? And
Well, I slowed the radio station down after Atlanta
okay,
because I was being. It's you got to move about supply and demand,
yeah,
and it's about supply and demand, and I was being demanded. You know, I was really trying to stay focused on the school. You know,
yeah,
that was my initial goal.
yeah,
I did. I got distracted, but I understand why
yeah.
because it really built a lot
I
of
think for good
relationships.
purpose though.
And it was for a good purpose. So after Atlanta, I said, you know what? I'm going to stop with a lot of bad things, but I never bring up the negative because they don't deserve me to even speak them.
Absolutely.
But I told myself I'm glad and grateful for everything that I've done. but I'm going to stay focused on this school. So I actually leased out an office in Warrensville Heights, had a classroom, and I ended up getting trickled into, even though with the nonprofit I was helping support leadership and artist development, but I was going to be teaching. I ended up doing taxes. I went and got my that PR number and everything to help people do their taxes. I said, I want to be a community support also, not
Yeah.
just for artists, but to also teach those artists how to start businesses. And then we got older adults already that want to be entrepreneurs. I want to support that service too. So I opened another business, Arts Capital Solutions. I manage for artists, Squirt Music Entertainment. Um, I do my interviews in the classroom. I sell that as a promotional service to a lot of the artists who want to look good, to get their mic drops, come to the classroom. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's really nice. Did that. And all of a sudden, I got a phone call from Houston. I had been visiting for like a year, back and forth anyway, to a few events. And I got an opportunity to actually move a school to Houston.
Okay.
So I did. But bigger levels, bigger devils, right?
Right.
That's God. That's God again. Like I keep telling your ass to do it yourself. I keep telling you to do this by yourself. That's
Yeah.
okay. I was gonna come to Houston anyway. So now I'm setting up shop here. Um, it's looking wonderful. My artist development course is available online. It will be launching very soon. Working on it every day, and I just got invited to the Recording Academy, the Grammys. So that opened up my school even bigger,
Yeah.
and it's amazing. Shout out to Mike Seitz, who is Soldier Boy's manager, and shout out to Azim Rashid with Epic Records. Those were my referral. They referred me, so you got to be referred to be invited. Mhm.
I think that I think it's so amazing. Like for you to have moved your school to Houston, like one of the things that I've learned, and for the longest I felt like I needed to be here to make some,
Mhm.
to make like you could be anywhere and you
Yes, you
still can
can.
reach back to Cleveland and you still can help
Mhm.
people here that need that help and need that
Mhm.
support. Like you ain't but a phone call away or a text message away
Mhm.
or a DM or like I think it's really, really dope. And like the truth of the matter is you can always get back into doing the radio piece of it, but this
I am.
industry, like this industry needs like your academy is needed. Like it's a true necessity. It's just like with me, starting this nonprofit. I just think back to when I got started with media and wanted to do stuff and couldn't get
You
in,
show them the
and couldn't get the
opportunities.
resources, couldn't get the access. I mean, me even launching or me even starting to do interviews and launching a website came off of the strength of me trying to do a website for Bone and
And
being
figured
shut
out you
down
can do it for
and being
yourself.
shut down by the radio station because of some
Mhm.
other shit that was going on when I was working there. And it was
Mhm.
just like it kind of brought to life the whole term of gatekeepers. And I mean that wasn't even necessarily a term all the way back then. That was like 2002, 2003. But just the point
Mhm.
is like you have people who are always trying to hold you back and people trying to stunt your growth and all of that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And I immediately moved into a phase of I need to do it myself. I've been there for
Mhm.
over 20 years.
That's what
So
that's
like
what God
I
be
get
doing.
I get the whole thing that you're saying too, that God has been
Happens
telling
for
you
you,
time and time again that you just
not
need
to
to
you.
do it yourself.
It happens
And
for you, not to you.
I love entrepreneurship, like this whole media thing and doing the podcast network and the internet radio station. Like I love this shit. Like
Hmm.
I love this shit
Saying
with
how you you say how you learned about manifestation and everything.
yeah,
When I spiritually opened up, pain you turn it into purpose. And
absolutely.
sometimes you don't even know that you're operating in this dysfunctional, sad
Hmm.
place because me doing for other people was making me feel good,
Yeah.
but it wasn't healing me.
Yeah, it wasn't healing you though.
And sometimes, in order to be healed, that wound got to be opened up
Hmm.
again, which makes it hurt 20
Yeah.
times harder than it
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
And then I had to start, I couldn't cry out to nobody but God.
Yeah.
I set that school up in Warrensville. I spent all that money putting it together. But every day I pray and I meditate. I pray, I'm talking to God. And when I meditate, I receive the messages from God.
Hmm.
I was 10 months in, about to start. I had a 65-inch TV donated. It's going to be on Zoom, it's going to be in the classroom, and they were online. Everything was popping. God told me to go. I was like, what? I battled it for 2 months. Like, I just did. That's crazy. I learned to shut the hell up and listen to God when He tell you to move.
Yeah.
So I,
And
I,
that's
I,
and that's where a lot of times we
I
go wrong is we see the message, we hear the message from God, and we just keep
Mhm.
going because we think that no, that's not the way. But that's good
Can't
that you
think.
listen.
Don't lean on your own understanding. Just listen.
Absolutely.
Yes. So I did. I'm here, but I'm telling you, even though the challenges and the things that happen, because my hard head ass was still trying to do it the way God told me not to do it up.
Yeah.
And then He put me back on my feet and said, so I'm back on track. Just me. You know what I'm saying?
But that's dope
it's
though. Like,
it, it's a
and
challenge, but He's been
there's
taking
so
care
much
of me.
that you get accomplished, and now it ain't just
Mhm.
you because we back in the fold. And
Yes.
I mean, obviously you're there, but I'm here. But you already know, hands down, like if you
It's
need me
a
to do X, Y,
connection.
you know, if you
Yeah.
need me to do anything, hands down, I got you. So all
And
you have to
same
do is
here.
reach
You
out.
already know.
I know.
Hmm.
So trust me, I know, and trust me, I'm gonna be reaching out. So,
No, you
but
good. You good.
listen, tell everybody about the academy. So, what is the academy? How do people get
Okay.
involved? Like, what is it?
Okay. So the academy, it's really designed because I feel like the media nowadays, the industry, our environment, the news, it has our people. I used to say kids, remember that? But I'm
Hmm.
learning that the adults need it more than the kids. Our people are bamboozled.
Uh-huh.
They thinking wrong. They acting wrong. They all just it's just wrong, but it's programmed. So it's
Yeah.
about reprogramming. So I learned with trying to get, I don't say too much funding, that they only want you to be and act a certain way. They only want you to use certain words and have certain intentions.
Uh huh.
You can't do this that way. We want you to say so. We right back in the same boat if they do that. So I took my own money and opened it up, and I've been writing my own curriculum. You can't tell me what I can teach,
Hmm.
you know. So the school is about. This is my motto. DJ Squirt is about bringing people together, showing them who you are, sharing your challenges, struggles, and your success to be an inspiration to someone else. So that goes in anything that you do. So you have to hold yourself accountable. I'm teaching leadership. It's a resource for the artists not to get bamboozled. The more you know, the better decisions you can make. So it started out with that. Then it ended up being with leadership. Then I had kids coming to me wanting me to DJ, teach them how to DJ. Then I
Hmm.
got people going to help me with these taxes. Then I had artists come and help me do my. So it's a lot. There's a lot in this school right now. The online courses are being set up. They're almost completed. And I got a big surprise when it comes to helping the artist development coming up. I can't tell you right now. So this is solid. So this is solid. I got a major man. This person is a super Grammy board writer. Like he's just everything. And now we're partnering to do this. It's amazing. I can't tell what it is, but he's like amazing. Um, So yes, it's a resource that if you trying to do anything, you're trying to start a business, you're trying to be a superstar, you're trying to get in this industry, media, photography, whatever it is in this industry, producer, we're gonna get you together. So that's what the DJ Squirt Academy is about. You can
Okay.
check me out online at the djsquirtacademy.org. All the information is there. I provide interviews. Um, IG interviews, Zoom interviews, in the classroom interviews. I also sell, um, oh my God, promotions. I can't think. I got so much. I sell promotions. So I launch websites. I do flyers, marketing, media, anything anybody needs or wants. I help them with that. I do free consultations. You call and ask me a question. I tell you where to go. Get it? Um, it's a lot. So far, that's how it's starting and launching. And once the school opens up in Houston, it's gonna be mad crazy.
I think it's amazing. Like I just think back to when I started with with you and the radio station and just seeing all of the stuff that you had going on. Like you was doing obviously running the radio station, but you was doing the website and like I was just like you was doing the mobile app. I was like, this girl ain't playing.
Yeah.
Like she doing some shit. Like did when you
Hmm.
think back like years ago, like did you see yourself in this capacity? Like
No.
running a radio station and now having a whole school essentially, where you're gonna be teaching people the business.
No, I didn't. I just wanted to be able to help. I really didn't know where it was going, you know. But with the radio station, it brought of major connections all over the world. I
Absolutely.
got people in Serbia, Germany. They still reach out and talk to me, you know. So it was the relationship and the connections that made it more amazing to me.
No, I think it's dope. And you got people like KRS-One coming and sitting in your living room. And like
You know how tall he is? Oh my God. He is 6'5". Woo! See, people they're gonna have to check out my YouTube to see why I'm saying that on my interviews. Okay. But
listen,
yes, he like 6'5". So oh my God.
so so now the academy is getting started. That's going to be launching everything's launching pretty soon. Like what's the next phase? Like what's the next thing that you have going on?
Okay, so once soon as the academy is gonna be launched online. Um I'm resourcing right now where I want to open the school. But because the bad business was the bad business when I got here, I had to get a job. Okay,
Yeah.
so locking in a job is hard in Houston. There's too many people to compete with, but it's narrowing down. Get a job and build a sound foundation. But I know I'm supposed to be here because the cost that I was incurring in Cleveland is twice as much as what I'm incurring here when it comes to the business. So it's definitely opening, having that grand opening,
Right. Ooh,
beginning
I
to
can't
teach the
wait so I can
classes.
come down
And
there.
I don't need to buy anything because I got everything. I did it already in Cleveland, so
Yeah.
I just moved it.
Yeah. I can't wait to come
So
down there for the grand opening. Like, do you know how
you gotta
excited that
come.
I am? Do you know
You
how
gotta come.
excited? And Cat Queen, she said, "That's so dope. Congrats on all that you do." What else she
Thank
said?
you.
She said, "Go
Hey,
DJ."
it
What
don't
else?
stop for me. That's right. Thank you, Phil. I do not look. I'm not letting nothing stop me. I already know
Absolutely.
when my spirit opened up and that pain hit and I had to heal again. I
Yeah,
see things totally different.
yeah. I was gonna say,
Hmm.
what has kept you, what has kept you sane in all of the mess and the drama that you've encountered, and just stuff that you've seen going on around you, and bigger levels, bigger devils. So it's like as you have moved up, you've encountered even
Oh
more
Lord.
treacherous people. How have you been able to kind of
So
maintain your sanity and all of that?
I met a lady in Atlanta who was very spiritually intuitive, and she met me one day and she said, "You don't know who you are." I'm like this lady, what this lady talking? She talking about, I was rah rah. You already know I was rah rah. I'm still candy. You feel me? But that was meant to happen, and she started giving me stuff. Read this. Go look into that. You don't know who you are. You da 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 da. She was telling me stuff. I can't tell you what she said, but she was telling me stuff. I'm like, mm. So I get to reading, and then I start understanding about the praying because the things that I was reading was resonating with me as far as my energy, my spirit, and the things I was feeling, and you know, whatever. So I started praying a lot, you know, and when I started to praying a lot, and changing what I eat because I had got to 311 pounds. Whew, and didn't understand that that's spiritual too. What you put
Yeah,
into your body, your mind, and your spirit controls how your body behaves.
absolutely.
And when I learned that, I dropped 60 pounds just like that.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay, this working. So what she was saying to me started to work.
Yeah,
So even though I was still growing into spiritually who I am, I started to see things differently. And I started saying this one prayer, James. praying for God to show me, give me clarity, show me those who are not good for me, remove everybody from my life that should not be. And let me tell you, the 4 years after that, boom, 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 trauma's just like, dang. Like those people start showing their colors and I start seeing it for what it was. And what can you do? All I can say is, oh, I asked for it. I'll tell you the truth. But it gave me that clarity and discernment to see things differently. And I feel much more powerful. I feel
Hmm.
lighter. I feel happier. That kept me sane. And it made me do a self evaluation check to realize all those things that I went through, even the decisions that I made myself accountable for me and forgave myself, repent. And that's what keeps me happy. So now when I see them little demons jump up and do dirtbag stuff, I'm like, ooh, wrong path.
Right, right, right,
Ooh, that was the wrong street. Turn around. You know what I'm saying?
right, right, right.
That God GPS is working. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How has the adjustment period been for you being in Houston now? Because you're used to Cleveland and Atlanta.
Cleveland, okay, because I grew up there and I got bad memories. It's not that Cleveland is bad. It just wasn't good for me.
Yeah.
Hmm. Um, I I listened to Signs and Synchronicities. The adjustment in Houston, it's so big and
Yeah.
beautiful. Just driving on the freeway, you be like, oh. You hit them hot freeways, you be driving like, oh, it feels great. It just feels good to be out in the sun, like the air, the clouds. It just feels good.
Yeah.
So the adjustment, it's not too bad. It's actually good because normally with what took place when I got here, I would have drove back, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I said, no, I'm staying. I like it.
Yeah.
So I love it. I love it.
No,
It's
I think
different.
I think that is super dope. Like all I
Mhm.
see is happiness on your face and in your spirit when I talk to you and
You see
whatnot.
this
So
clear skin, boo boo.
like
Clear skin.
I think it's dope.
Happiness.
Listen, we know black don't crack, so you still look damn good. Like you look damn good. You look happy.
Thank
And
you.
that's what I worry about. Like in this state of life, I worry
Hmm.
about like happiness. And
Yeah.
I love to see that you are happy with what you're doing. And again, your academy, like you manifested this. Like you've been talking about it. Just like I manifested UG. Like imagine I was starting UG Digital all
Yes.
the way back when
Yes.
we first came together. And a lot of people
Hmm.
thought either A, I wasn't gonna stick with it, or B, it just wasn't gonna be shit. So it's like
I don't
to
care what
have
they
proven,
think.
I
We,
don't.
we,
So
we
I
used to
mean, but
tag team them interviews. Remember that? Oh my God, we show up
listen,
everywhere.
that's
Yeah.
that's coming back because we're gonna
Hmm.
figure it out. You just didn't know yet, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna put together a platform that we're
Hmm.
gonna run here on the network. Like
Okay.
we're gonna put together a platform that we're gonna run on the network, and we're gonna be tag teaming interviews, and we're gonna,
Hmm.
and that's one of the things that I really love about having my own media company is I can do what the fuck I want. I can touch whatever platforms I want to have.
Yeah.
I ain't
Go where
got
you
to answer to
want.
nobody, and I think it's dope. Like I'm getting ready to launch.
Hmm.
I'm launching a platform that I actually posted about this morning. That's about the '90s artists, like the artists of the
Okay.
'90s,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
I'm so excited because like I've interviewed SWV before, but I
Hmm.
want to get them on this platform. So I got their song playing in the background. I'm like, I need SWV.
And
So
changing this media instead of this bashing and gossiping and
yeah.
posting horrible things. Yeah, keep it good, showing the good
Well,
stuff.
see, the good
You
thing
know?
is that, and the good thing that I'm proud of is I've never been on that. So I ain't never been on bashing nobody,
No, you
talking
haven't.
about
Hmm.
crazy shit. Like I never have,
Hmm.
and never
Nope, you
will be,
haven't.
because at the end of the day, people are human. People go through shit, and
Hmm.
you don't know what nobody going through, and you don't
Hmm.
know how many people have killed themselves or stuff like that based on comments
Hmm.
and stuff that people be saying. Ain't nobody got time for that
Hmm.
shit.
We need this
And
positive media. We got 8-year-olds
and
trying
there's
to
an
kill
audience
themselves.
for
Because
positivity in media. So
yes, it's
that's my
changing.
goal
Hmm.
is finding and maintaining that audience. So that's what I've been doing
Okay.
the entire time I've been in the media space. So
Okay.
I appreciate you though, and I know I've said it a zillion times since
Oh
we talked a few days
no!
ago.
Look, I
I need
needed
you to
you
know
when
that
I
it's
was doing that.
genuine. Like I need you to know that it's genuine. Like I genuinely
Mhm.
love you and appreciate you, and I know it's just like I told Philly. Like listen, I know I don't make it, but to one of your 3 classes a week, because by the time I do the first class, I'll be like, I ain't gonna make it.
I
And
ain't
he just
coming
busts
back.
out laughing because he just busts out laughing because he know it's true. I was like, every week
Yeah.
I said, since you did this, I'm challenging myself to do all 3 classes, and you just have to look back at the video. He was like, okay, look, I don't want but one. He said, I don't want but one class. I needed to just do one class. But I said, now that you doubting me, I'm gonna do all 3. I might be dying after that third one, but I'm gonna do all 3
Right.
just because you just gave me the
True.
look, and you ain't gonna play me like that.
If
But
I,
he
when I come
said
back,
something about
I come back to Cleveland. If I can follow him around, I'll do the class. If I can follow him
look.
around,
He
you know
was
what I'm
like,
saying?
he said something about the Blackprint. I said, God damn it, I need to go trademark this. You using my name already. I can't take this shit. He
Yes,
was,
you better get it done because they'll steal it.
but
You
I'm
better
grateful
get
to
it
him
done.
too. I was just like
Mm-hmm.
at a place where, because now I could look back and realize that
Mm-hmm.
all this fucking time, like I was fucking depressed and just functional
Yeah.
with it.
Mm.
And now that I can
Mm-hmm.
look back, I'm like telling him, like, the stuff that you have been doing and the friendship that we have built and the fact that you have come on every platform that I have done, even when we might have been doing the interview and I felt like this is shit. I ain't doing a goddamn thing. And he was on that bitch like, yeah, this shit is hype.
Let's
Like
go.
hyping the shit. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I can't be nothing but grateful and thankful to you because I wouldn't be here. Like if it wasn't for
Mm-hmm.
people like you. And if it wasn't for people like you, Squirt, like I wouldn't be here. Like if it was up to who I was with before I came with you, I'd have left this shit alone a long time ago.
Ah. Ooh,
Because that shit was
yeah,
like they were
but
grimy.
look where they are now. Leave it there.
Right. But they were
Anywho,
grimy.
gotta
Wasn't
leave
at
them
all.
where they at.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
like and that's the reason why I want this nonprofit so that I can help kids
Mm-hmm.
from here,
Give them, get you some
us
interns and give them the opportunity to do
that
this.
want to
Yeah.
do this and be able to
Mm-hmm.
teach them how to do it and to do it the right way and to be positive with it. Because the positivity will get you access to far more than the salacious
Yes.
type of shit and doing
Yes.
them crazy TMZ
Mm-hmm.
type style headlines. And I ain't
Yeah, we
knocking
don't need
nobody.
that.
It's a market for everybody. But I stick with
Mm-hmm.
the positivity. I told somebody the other day, I was like, I'm like the own network of the podcasting world. So
Mm-hmm.
you gonna get all flowers and shit over here, and we gonna be,
And
positive.
that's how it's supposed to be. Exactly. Not this
Yeah,
fake and front. And
and we
I think
and
I
we
posted.
supporting each other.
Yeah, I posted about people stop acting like, stop trying to prove you got money.
Yeah.
Stop doing that. I had like 10 people unfollowing me. Good. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Cares. That's
Um.
terrible.
So yeah, but I
Mhm.
do love you. I truly appreciate you. I thank you for coming on the platform. I'm so glad for just the little tidbits that you have given me over the last day. It's like get on here, go on here, and do this and do this. I swear to God, I need that. I have needed that
Keep telling
forever.
people I'm the cutest nerd you ever meet, okay?
Well, that's
My
okay because
husband got to
I
be
like
smarter than
nerds.
me. My husband got to be smarter than me. He got to. Okay.
Well, listen, I appreciate you. What is when people look back at you when this is all said and done and they look back? What is the thing that you want them to say about DJ Squirt?
Ooh. That I was an inspiration. I inspired them to. They were comfortable with me too. They love what I did for. You feel me? Things like that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hmm.
I love it.
Hmm.
I love it. I love it. Where can people get you? So give us the Academy website again, and then your social media.
Okay, all of my social media is I am DJ Squirt everywhere. YouTube, every social media you think
Branding
of,
people,
I am DJ Squirt.
branding people.
So
When you when you
yes.
when you have multiple, when you got social media, you got websites, you got Twitter and
Hmm.
Instagram and Facebook and Twitch and all. It all needs to be the same. This is
Hmm.
proper branding. This is proper
Hmm.
branding. And I've been
Hmm.
highlighting that as I'm talking to people, and they tell me everything is just like with Philly weed. Everything is Philly weed
Hmm.
branding,
Yep, it's
proper branding.
I am
This is
DJ
the way
Squirt.
that you. This is the
Everything.
way that people find you because when they can't find you,
Exactly.
they say
They
forget
they
me.
go to the next. Yep.
Right, proper branding.
My,
So
my
okay, go ahead.
website
I'm
is
sorry.
I am. I'm sorry, you good, you good. My website is imdjsquirt.com. I also have domains that point to the same website with all information. That's the DJ Squirt Academy is there. The Academy portal. If you want to know when the classes launch, just go to the djsquirtacademy.org. Leave your email address and your name, and you will be notified. Get notified because it's fire. It's 10 courses. Each course is only $50 for a lifetime membership. So if
Listen,
you
that's good.
purchase, yeah, you purchase to define your brand identity, you have access to that class for the rest of your life. And I will be updating it every day because things change every second of the day. Mhm. There are bonus resources, bonus videos. I'm working with a lot of people in the background to make sure the information I have is good. I'm also looking for vendor services and sponsors that are only on the positive end of supporting these people and artists that would like to be featured on the website and have their connections. Hey, hit me up, hit that notification, get notified when it goes live, and we can talk. Okay. Um, yeah, that's it. That's everything.
Listen, if with the academy for any of your content, if you ever do anything where you pull in videos or anything, 5 minute anything from anybody else or creators or whatever, call me, count me in.
You already, what are you talking about? You
Like
already,
I absolutely I
because
wanna participate. I'm gonna buy the classes. So like because I wanna learn what I don't already know too.
it's for everybody. It is.
Yeah,
It's for the industry professionals. Number one, that's a lot of these people in the industry that have been bamboozling and lying and tricking folks gonna be mad as hell because I'm giving them the scoop. Okay, I'm giving them the scoop. If you get the empowerment yourself, they can't play with you.
yeah,
And all these people
absolutely,
is just trying to play with you so they can pay their light bill. They don't care about your future. We ain't got
absolutely,
time for that.
absolutely.
So these classes do, they're not just focused on our independent artists, they're focused on anyone in this industry, right? And if it's something I don't know, send me a message, we'll find it out together. You feel me?
I love that.
We're not playing. We're
Right,
not
right.
playing. No, and consultation, that's nothing. Let's get it. $50. Stop paying $400, $500 to some manager to take you, put them on the stage, and they done made a deal in the background, and you don't get nothing.
I can't stand Cat Queen. She said, ask DJ James about his playlist. He my unofficial DJ. I always trust him on the aux cord.
I know that's right. DJ J. That's your
I
name.
love Cat. I swear to God, I
DJ
love Cat.
J.
Listen, it's
DJ J. She
when
said
I
my
when I
unofficial
tell
DJ.
you, Cat is like my long lost cousin. So like,
Ah.
you know how
Mhm.
you we're of different generations, I'll say.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
we moved the same, but she's younger than me.
Okay,
So
I get it. You know me, I
she was
like
like
some
when I
younger
was
men too.
she was still
I don't be
little
messing with these old men.
when I went to University of Exeter. She was still young. So
Mm.
it's like I obviously knew of that side of the family, but we had never really like officially met. I guess I think we had seen each other at a couple different things and whatnot, but had never
Mm.
really talked or anything. And then
Mm.
we came in contact. I knew she went to school for journalism, and we came in contact. So she has been a part
Super
of the
dope.
podcast network for the last 2 years. But when I
Yay!
tell you,
So God good.
it's been like heaven though. Like I never really knew I needed a partner until my cuz came along, and it was just
Yeah, but
like
you know what? God sends you who you need. My
absolutely,
problem was I was
absolutely,
trying to, hey, you would be great for this. Hey, you would be. They like, yeah,
yeah,
got her. No, you gotta
yeah,
let God send you who you need. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
And I
Mhm.
have learned that. I absolutely have
Listen to
learned that. You
God.
are 100% right. But
Mhm.
that she said,
Mhm.
he be having them low key. Oh, let me put that on there. He be having them low key unknown cuts.
He do. You was like that when remember you used to bring me songs.
Yeah,
You was like,
you right.
sure.
You right.
I met this person. Hey, here's some more songs. I'm like, thank you. So
You
yeah,
right.
he do. He an unofficial DJ. He need to just be DJ Blackprint.
Oh shit! Don't do that. Don't do that.
DJ
A year from
Blackprint in
now,
the MF and building.
and then a year from now, I'll be talking about that shit. Don't do that.
DJ Blackprint, that's your name. We got you.
But
DJ
now, I
Blackprint.
thank you so much for coming on the platform. I
Ah,
thank
thank
you
you
for
for
coming.
having me.
You have any kind of final comments, final words that you want to get out there?
Hey, look, I want to say this. If you're finding yourself manipulating situations, controlling the outcome, you need Jesus, not just playing. No, that's for real though. Some people don't even know that they so messed up because they're so deep into what they're doing that energy is just controlling them and they moving on autopilot. If you find that everything's falling apart all the time, people are running away from you. If you are manipulating with someone, eventually that other manipulator is going to manipulate you. So you're not going to win. It's all about being that inspiration for someone else. It's all about carrying yourself and your blessings, not your curses.
Absolutely.
It's all about showing love to get love. Not fake love, manipulate love, and then want to go to the world and cry. Just stop being so manipulative, everybody. That's just all I gotta say. Like, I'm so done with 60-year-old manipulators
Yeah.
and all the little flying monkeys that get behind them. Y'all need to pray. But I already see what I need to see. So God shows me who I need to see when I need to see it. It's all
Absolutely.
good. But if you don't know, and you find yourself trying to manipulate and calculate to get this and that and that and that, you one of them. Get it together.
Yeah.
That's what I want to say.
Well, listen, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much again for the
Thank you, Squirt.
interview today. We are
Thank you,
definitely.
Squirt.
Let me see. We got a couple more. Oh, let me. She said you've been on the road today, James. Listen, you better tell her. You better tell her. And
I gotta
she
go
said,
back and look at Phillies so I can drool over him.
God is in control always. She said, I needed that word. Thank you, DJ Squirt.
You're welcome, boo. I still talk to my dang on self like, why are you doing that? Okay,
Listen,
Lord,
I be
okay.
talking to myself too, like, fool, get it together.
hmm
Like, what is?
hmm
All
hmm I
right, Squirt.
appreciate people that put me in my place. You know what I'm saying? Make me realize what I'm
Right.
doing versus running off saying
Absolutely.
something about
Well, I
it.
think that's another reason that I have appreciated you because I don't think we've ever been in a place where we got to put each other in their place. But
Mm-mm. Mm.
when we know something or we know the other person need, we make sure that each other know, like we
Yes.
speak up and we are there
Communicate
for
that.
each other. And I love you
Yes.
so much for it.
Oh, I
So
love
thank
you
you so
too,
much for coming on
Jay.
the show today. We definitely
Congratulations.
and I'm gonna call you. So thank you so much.
Okay.
Everybody,
Okay.
thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching for these 2 hours. Thank you again to Philly Whedon for the first hour. Thank you to my DJ Squirt for this second hour. And we got a lot going on this coming week.
Yes.
We got a lot of potentials. I'm gonna just say that. I can't mention people just yet.
Yay.
I do know Miss Monet is coming on UGD Live on Thursday.
Oh,
So we are gonna
snap.
have that. But
Okay. Okay.
a lot more stuff is coming that I can't really say anything yet, but it's
Fire.
coming. So I appreciate
Fire.
everybody. Everybody have a good night. Squirt, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Bye.
Boo. Super dope.